Hey, what's up guys, Ophelia coming at you with another awesome review. And today we're taking a review of something I've featured quite a lot in my channel through my live streams, Legendary Encounters Aliens deck building game. If you guys haven't played a deck building game before, I'm going to let you know straight off that Legendary Encounters Alien is a very, very difficult game. In most deck building games we play for victory points, Legendary Encounters Aliens is a game designed for cooperative play, where you and up to 4 of your friends are going to team up to try and survive through the 4 Alien movies. We do this by completing objectives related to events that happen in the movie. For in the case of Aliens, we have to destroy colonist hosts, set up sentry turrets, and kill the Alien Queen. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's not. Because Aliens Legendary Encounters adds a lot of new elements to Legendary that Marvel doesn't have. For example, we add cards to our complex, which is basically the city from the villains deck, which we call, and this is the Hive deck, one at a time in each player's turn. Unfortunately for us, once they leave the complex, they don't run away like they do in the Marvel game. They chill and stick around in the combat zone, and they'll reveal themselves and they'll start attacking us. Of course, we can get rid of these guys up here first, but we have to play attack power to scan and reveal them, and a lot of cards we reveal can actually screw us. Similar to any good alien movie or any good horror movie, there are plot twists that can completely royally screw us if we reveal them at the wrong time. Now, these are hazards and events. Hazards and events can completely change the nature of the entire game. You and your friends can be winning the entire game, then reveal a hazard or an event at the exact wrong time and completely screw each other out of the game. This adds so much tension and fun to the game, you're never going to have an identical game. There are lots of other reasons which I'm going to go through as well why this will never be an identical game. Another element of the game that is original to Encounters that regular Legendary does not have is the avatar and the role cards. Now, it is important in this game because we are fighting for our lives that we have health. So we have, for this character here, we have 11 health and 4 armor. The armor doesn't really take into account for the base game, but the 2 extra game modes we get in the base set do actually use this into account. We also get our role card, which is shuffled into our starting decks, which gives us an extra card to use, which is a really, really cool aspect of the game and can help us out a lot. We also, in terms of buying, we get a total of 13 original characters from across all 4 Alien movies. We also get 4 Ripley cards, a Ripley from each movie. And whilst, yes, these are normally, it is suggested you play each movie with the characters from that movie, there's nothing stopping you from mixing the movies, and I definitely recommend you do so because you have more fun mixing the characters together and having fun. And getting everyone to pick their favorite characters from each of the movies to make our barracks deck or our hero deck is so cool and gives us so many extra options. The game also allows us to increase or decrease difficulty due to the addition of the drone deck. Now, the drone deck is a separate deck full of alien cards that we get to add to our Hive decks depending on the number of players we have playing the game. So you're going to add 1 drone to each section of the Hive deck, so there's 3 sections for each part of the movie, for each player playing the game. So if you've got a 5-player game, you're going to be adding an extra 15 of these into the deck, and this can completely overwhelm you. This is one of the reasons why Aliens Legendary Encounters is a much easier to play solo 90% of the time than it is in a play group, because you have full access to your lineup or HQ, and you generally have a pretty strong deck by the time things actually get here. That being said, there's nothing stopping you from increasing or decreasing the amount of aliens you add, drone cards you add to the Hive deck, or how many cards you add from the Hive deck to the complex each turn. It's completely up to you, and there's nothing stopping you, and there's something I love about the game. Also, guys, we're going to talk about the extra game modes you get now. For starters, there is a game mode called the Alien Player. So at some point in the game, you may, like in any Alien movie, you may be a poor soul who gets attacked by a facehugger, and no one could rip it off you before it fully attached itself and put that embryo down your chest. What a shame. You've had the chest burster, and now that you've had a chest burster, normally you would be out of the game. But some genius at Upper Deck decided to make a very evil game mode called the Alien Player. So after you're died to a chest burster, you ain't dead, you come back as an alien avatar, each with their own abilities, and you get your very own special deck designed to screw around with the rest of the surviving players as much as possible. These are pretty evil cards because you don't have to draft this deck, you get the deck in full, which is insanely, ridiculously overpowered. And it also leaves the last surviving human very accomplished if they manage to survive all the other alien players and complete all the objectives. Unfortunately, there is no rule in the game saying that you start as an alien player. But at the end of the day, it's your game. If you want someone to start as an alien player, who's going to stop you? I mean, it's going to be ridiculously unfair, but there's nothing going to stop you guys. It's something that helps make the game so ridiculously fun, as this and the other extra game mode fit seamlessly into the scenarios. Really, really good game design. Next up, guys, we have the Hidden Agenda mode. So the Hidden Agenda mode is basically a game mode where every player gets an agenda card. Now, one person will get an evil agenda card, and everybody else will get a good agenda card. Now, these agenda cards basically have you work like a character in the movie, of course, again. So the evil agenda character player will basically be an employee of Weyland-Yutani and basically want to screw around with everybody else to make sure the alien survives. Now, the evil player only has to win by killing the other players. That's how he wins the game. He or she wins the game. The problem with the good players is they have to complete all the objectives, and it makes it a lot harder for them. It's another fun aspect that you guys get to the game that I really love, and it keeps me coming back for more, because there's so many things I want to try with this game. This game can also be implemented with Predator. You can mix it in, I assume, with Firefly. I've played games of this where I've mixed it in with Marvel characters, and I've had Marvel characters in my barracks against my aliens. The combinations are absolutely endless, and especially, guys, if you buy the expansion, you get even more. You get like 9 characters, and that adds so much more content to the game. And if you guys would love me to do a full review of the expansion, please let me know in the comments below. And if you guys would love to see some more videos on Legendary Encounters Aliens, please let me know in the comments below. The game is so much fun. The retail price of 100 to 120 is definitely worth it, guys. You get so much in your base set. You get so much content, so much replayability, and I love playing this game with people. And basically everyone I've shown this game to has loved it. There hasn't been a single person so far who's disliked this game. And if that's not a perfect reason for you guys to go out and buy this game, I love it. This is a perfect game for an Aliens fanatic. If you love Aliens, if you wish you were able to play for some bizarre reason, if you wish you were in the Alien movies, this is the best simulation outside Alien Isolation that you guys have to actually fulfill this dream. Definitely recommend this, guys. Thank you so much for checking out my video, and I'll catch you for my next one.